Merry meet YouTubers. This is Lady Grave Dancer here with Witches in the Kitchen, and I am going to show you a simple salsa recipe and a nice lovely little drink. So I mean, this is like the most simplest of simple. Doesn't get simple more than this. Simplest. Yeah, now it's starting to sound like a disease. Anyway, so what you need if you're using the Roma tomatoes is you're going to need 5 and 3 large peppers. If you have small peppers, use 6. And this isn't going to be hot at all. This is going to just have a tiny kick to it. And then 5 cloves of garlic. And then you let it boil. And you let it boil until the tomatoes start to split. And I will be back to show you what that looks like. As you can see, the tomatoes are starting to split. Now, if you want it to be a less chunky of a salsa, let it boil a little longer. I want mine to have some chunkiness to it. Of course, it also depends on your blending, but it's easier to blend it down to a very thin salsa if you let it cook longer until they're all completely just like mush. But I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to turn it off now, and I'm going to let it cool. I don't let it get cold, but I let it cool to where I can touch it, and then I'm going to throw it in the blender and show you from there. So next, we add all the ingredients to the blender. The jalapeno, I take the stem off. Tomatoes go in whole. The garlic, I take the skin off, which at this point you just gotta squeeze and it comes off. See? Alright, and then you pour in the remaining of the juice. Only up until where you can see the water. And then I got some cilantro, and I'm adding 1 handful of cilantro. It's salt you add to taste, okay? Alright, and now I'm going to blend this up for 1.5 minutes. A bowl. See how I told you I like mine a little bit chunky? Just like that. Now let me get a chip. Oh, let me show you before I get a chip. Half of it, I stopped blending it about 20 seconds into it. You see it? And this right here I'm using as a, I'm going to fry up some meat. And then after I fry the meat till it's cooked, the beef, and it's little bitty beef chips and potatoes, I'm going to fry it until the meat is done, and then I'm going to pour this over it and let it simmer, and it's going to make some kind of a dish. I don't even know what it's called, but it's delicious. The flavors of the salsa will go into the meat, and it'll cook the potatoes, and it'll make the meat tender and juicy. Yummy. Alright, so here's a chip. Yummy, yummy. Hold on. Now, as it sits, I'm smacking, it'll thicken up a little bit. So this is a perfect dish, perfect salsa for a party. Stay tuned for my next video. I'm going to show you how to make a drink. I'm going to show you how to make a drink to serve with this at the party. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you at the next one. Best to be.